YouTube.com/TimWestwoodTV.
So we're gonna take y'all back. The story of Fabulous. Loso, in case you ain't know so. Okay, once upon a time, in Brooklyn, New York, lived a kid named John Jackson, Fabulous. And I picked up this talent of rapping, and it really started from me liking hip hop so much that I started taking people's songs and rewriting the songs myself to fit me. You know, I would listen to Big Daddy Kane or on Rakim or Coogee Rap, and I would end up writing their lyrics down and then flip them around to take their name and change it to my name. So that's how I originally started writing raps, was actually writing other people's lyrics out. And I guess that's kind of where I developed the format of writing bars. After doing that, that became too easy for me. So my next challenge was actually writing my own lyrics and writing my own words and not copying Big Daddy Kane's or Coogee Rap's or Rakim's words. So I started writing my own words. Eventually, DJ Clue had actually heard that tape that I had made. So that's what generated his interest and said, okay, let me meet this kid. So we were supposed to meet at Hot 97, a famous Hot 97 in New York City. Clue was working as a DJ there, and he had a show on Monday nights called the Monday Night Mixtape. So I was supposed to go up there. I thought that I would be meeting DJ Clue and, you know, just shaking hands with him and maybe even rap for him to display my skills as far as rapping. When I got there, DJ Clue's running around frantic at the radio station. He's pushing buttons. He's running. So then they introduced him to me like, yo, this is the kid Fab that we was telling you about. And he's like, okay, we're gonna put him on the air in 5 minutes. So I'm like, wow, like I wasn't expecting to go on the air. And from there, you know, I'm sitting there to myself like, oh, all right, I'm gonna go on the air. What am I gonna do? I don't know what to say. This is my first time ever being up at a radio station. I don't even know what to expect. So from there, Clue was like, all right, he comes in on like a commercial break and say, yeah, I got my man here, and we got Noriega here, and when we come back from these messages, we're gonna go to the freestyle session. So now I'm really like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know I thought I was just coming to rap for Clue. I wasn't really too nervous about rapping for him, but rapping across the radio where you have millions of listeners was another thing. So we came back from the commercial break, and Clue put on a beat. I think the beat actually was Money, Power, Respect by the Locks. And I just started rapping a rhyme that I actually was just putting together on my way up to the radio station. And it was so funny is that I didn't really have it down packed because I had just like put it together in my head kind of on the way going there. But once I started rapping it just came out, you know what I'm saying? I ended up messing up at the end, but we smoothed it out. It didn't, like, I don't think anybody caught that I messed up. And from there, DJ Clue came to me and was like, yo, I like what you did tonight. I want to begin working, and we could start working. We exchanged numbers, and from there, we started working on mixtape stuff. And on the underground circuit, my name began to get bigger and bigger just from doing his mixtapes. And he also, of course, had the radio show, so that was another avenue for me to get heard. And one thing that came from that grinding on a mixtape, which I did for maybe about a year, was an artist by the name of Little Mo, who was doing everybody's hooks in the game at that point. She was doing Ja Rule's and Jay-Z and Missy, and she had got her hands on one of DJ Clue's mixtapes. And at that time, she was just finishing up her project, and she had just got signed to Elektra Records. And she was like, I want to get Fab on my single, Superwoman. So from there, she reached out to DJ Clue, who did the Superwoman beat, and they put me on it. And when they took it back to the label, they was like, okay, we love it. It's great. You were right, Mo. He did his thing. So that was like my first feature. So from there, as the buzz generated, we started to work on my album. So Sylvia Rome at that time was running Elektra, and she just snatched us up like instantly as soon as we left Interscope. And so we signed to Elektra and finished making the first album, which was called Ghetto Fabulous. We wanted to do something that was that could connect both coasts, really, you know, the East Coast and the West Coast as far as the United States. And what we did was reached out to Nate Dogg to sing over Tupac's hook, which was Ambitions of a Rider. We reached out to him. Nate jumped on the hook, murdered it. I just came in and filled in the blanks on it. We threw Can't Deny It out there, and it took off also, you know. And you know, it started bubbling, and we shot the video, and we shot the video and released the video. And my release date was actually September 11th, 2001. So that's another big day in world tragedy, which was the day that the Twin Towers fell. And a couple of other artists came out on the same day too, Jay-Z, Mariah Carey. So that wasn't a help either. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm probably gonna bomb. But after the week came back, we actually did very well. We came in number 3 behind Jay-Z and Mariah Carey. From there, we just kept working. Also, we didn't slack. We started doing more features. We released the next single, which was Holla Back, and Holla Back exploded for us too. And I remember doing Holla Back with Pharrell for the album, and I was kind of uncertain about it because he was telling me like, yo, after he told me he wanted me to rap like raw bass on It Takes Two, like, so he was like rolling, go to see the stash in the dash, hold to heat, like he wanted me to rap in this old school format, and I kind of was just like, I don't know, Pharrell, you know. And he's like, yo, trust me. And then he came with another idea. He said, yo, I want the hook to go holla back, young, and woo woo. And was another one. I was just like, yo, I don't know. But I trusted Pharrell's genius, and you know, Pharrell was doing his thing and blowing up all over the place with the tracks he was doing. So I trusted his genius, and it actually